Good morning, guys! Happy Tuesday! We're almost at competition day. Tomorrow I will be flying and I've just been sourcing out my suitcase and everything I'm taking, making sure that it's gonna fit and making sure I have everything I need, because today will be the last time I go into town, and I will be then obviously tomorrow morning going to Washington DC. And then from Washington DC, I come back to London and then straight on to Thailand. So basically I need 2 different sets of clothes. And I will be in America for 4 or 5-ish days. So yeah, I'm a little bit worried I don't have quite enough. But within my suitcase allowance, that's what I can fit. Those things will be going in my hand luggage, which will be this, but this is also my gym bag at the moment, so I need to use this today. But everything fits at the moment, so I'm kind of happy about that. And it's under 10 kg. I'm like the lightest packer. And we have like 7 different gym outfits when I'm in Thailand. Actually, it might even be more, it might even be 8. Because I train like 3-4 times a day. So I'll be doing laundry every other day, but I'm used to doing laundry every other day. That's the story of my life. We are going to go and do an upper body session this morning. If we can, run through my routine. I've sent my music across. I think everything's ready. I have asked my parents to print something off because I don't have a printer. And I'm seeing my mum this morning, which will be lovely before I leave. I will also be taking my coat. I'm about to wear that now because it's cold. We're in the UK and it's very good. Actually, I think it might be quite warm today. It might be a little bit more, well, not warm, mild. And yeah, I feel like things are coming together and I'm actually quite excited now for everything. I'm not sure how many people are in my category. Soon find out. But it should be a good show. I've got makeup booked at 5:55 a.m. on Thursday. Tanning is on Wednesday, athlete check-in, not Wednesday. Tanning is on Thursday, athlete check-in or meeting is on Thursday. I compete on Friday. My makeup is on Friday, 5:55. I believe the men's categories compete first and then women's pro will be straight after. Maybe starting with fitness posing and then moving on to the fitness routine. So, final push. The plan for the flight is I literally eat, I think, just vegetables, which is super sad. But then when we get there, we will be doing the carb load. And so it'll be like a 1-day carb load. Because at the moment, I've been pretty flat. I am watery because unfortunately I'm during my period, which is really not ideal timing. So I always get bloated and watery despite like calories being very low at the moment. It's just not an ideal time, but it's one of those things. We can't really do anything about it, so we're just gonna keep going as normal and hope for the best. But yeah, we're gonna go and get some steps in. I've only got 12k steps to get in now, and then train, meet my mum afterwards, get the final couple of bits ready, and then I've got a little bit of client work to do later on. I need to paint my nails. I think I was going to get them done, but I think I'm going to do them here. Try and do them myself, maybe. And yeah, I think that's it really. Okay guys, we are packed up and ready to go. It's currently like 6:20. I think I'm going to get the bus and then the tube or the coach to the airport, and then my flight is at 12, so it's going to be a long day of travelling, but that is what I'm taking. My backpack, my little cabin suitcase which has all my stuff for the competition, including 2 bikinis just in case one goes wrong, and all my stuff for Thailand. So I honestly actually am quite impressed with how I fitted everything into that, but yeah. It saves me the worry of having to pick up my luggage at the end, and also connecting flights and things. It just makes it so much easier. So we are gonna head to get the bus into town and adventure number I don't know. Let the Washington adventures begin. Good morning, guys, from Washington DC. So we arrived, what time yesterday? I think it was about 5, and I had to do a very quick session in the gym, which is here, very light session, just a bit of upper body, so some shoulder work, a little bit of back work with limited equipment. Hotel gyms are not usually the best gyms, but I'm really grateful that, you know, there was a gym and I just used some dumbbells and things. So that was good, and then I checked on my coach, and we had 3 carb meals before I went to bed yesterday. So yeah, that was like good, because on the flight I literally didn't document anything, because it was all like, I had so much going on the last like week or so. It's been crazy that I just needed to get things done and like tick the boxes, and I didn't get too stressed normally about things, but I was feeling quite like overwhelmed about everything. Anyway, so on the flight I had 3 meals, chicken and veg. Not very exciting. I don't think people next to me were very happy, because like the smell of chicken, Tupperware chicken, is not very nice. But yeah, it was an okay flight. I didn't really sleep on it, and then I got here and I was so extremely tired. Trained straight away, and then I checked on my coach, and then I got 3 more meals. So I had carbs, 50 grams of carbs with each meal, 30 grams of protein and 10 grams of fat. So I literally just had rice cakes, chicken and peanut butter for each meal, which was nice, but I was so tired. I literally like napped after my first meal, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I felt like I've been asleep for ages, and it was only like 10 p.m, and then I finally went to sleep about 11, maybe 11:30 p.m, and honestly I woke up at like 1, and I just haven't been able to sleep since. I don't know if it's excitement, nerves, I think probably a combination of the both, and actually more jet lag. Definitely more jet lag. So I've literally been up since 1. I didn't really know what I do. I've had a bath and like shaved, because like you have to be hair free for tanning. So I thought, well, I'll do that the day, you're meant to do it a day prior, but last night I was so tired, I was like, this is the last thing I feel like doing right now. So yeah, I did that early this morning at like 2 a.m. I hope people in the rooms next to me couldn't hear me like having a bath. And then I've been doing some yoga and some editing, and then a little bit of reading, my normal journaling. I've had 2 black coffees. We have this weird coffee machine here. It's like a coffee pod machine, but it's not a pod, it's like almost like a tea bag filter coffee machine. It's a bit strange, but they were fine, they were quite nice. At first I didn't know how to work it. I should have like filmed it, because I put the pod in the bit where the water's meant to be, and I was like, why is the water just coming out as water? It's not coming out as coffee. Anyway, then I finally figured out how to do that, and I felt quite energized. I feel tired but energized. It's a very weird combination. I've checked in with my coach this morning, sent pictures across, and I will read you what the outcome is now, because it is. So I got my first meal at 6:30. We're finally at 5:30 a.m. Like, honestly guys, I have literally been up since like, I woke up at 1 and I got out of bed about 2:33, because by that time I was like, oh my gosh, I can't stay in bed any longer. Anyway, 6:30 a.m. my first meal, 30 grams of protein, 75 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fat. 9:30 second meal, 30 grams of protein, 75 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fat. 12 a.m. p.m. I think. Third meal, so 30 grams of protein, 50 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fat, and then I've got to send in more pictures, check-in pictures across to my coach, and I've got to keep water at 3 litres, so I've currently had like 1 litre. That is it really though, for now. I am feeling quite excited about tomorrow. I think everything's going to come together. There's 7 people in my category, which is actually not a bad turnout for fitness girls, because sometimes we can be a little bit low on the ground. And yeah, I'm ready for it to be over. As I said, no, it'll be fun. It'd be nice to meet everyone. Tomorrow I've got my makeup at 5:55 a.m. It was going to be 4:55, so I'm glad now it's 5:55 because the male categories are first. They start at 8 and I didn't think they'd take too long, the pro male category. And then we're straight after, we start with our fitness posing round, so in like bikini, and then the other girls from the different categories go, and then we have our routine round afterwards, I think, and then it's awards, and then we should be done. So hopefully it won't be too late a show. It'd be really nice once the meeting early, because normally, well, when I've competed before, it's always been later in the day for the female categories, but I think obviously pro shows slightly different. So yeah, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. It's finally light outside, and I've actually got, well, part of a nice view, part of not such a good view. That bit's nice, the lake. That bit, questionable. But I really like this room. It's nice and big, really spacious, and I cannot complain. I'm gonna go and collect a food delivery, which is more rice cakes, chicken, honey, a little bit of fruit, and some bagels. So because I am really hungry, I need to have my first meal, but I couldn't because I went for a little walk to try and find the supermarket. Everything's so spread apart. I always forget in America everything is just so far apart. And I'm not going to be doing too many steps because I want to kind of, well, my legs, as I said, are a little bit inflamed at the moment. It's so pretty actually. Look at the trees. Wow, look how beautiful they are. Really nice colours. So yeah, I'm gonna go and get this food order now and maybe a coffee downstairs if I can. I was gonna go on a one day, I just didn't want to get lost. So guys, we have food. Finally. I'm hungry. We have one apple. That's what I got. We have rotisserie chicken. That would be good. 2 bananas. I don't know if I'll eat them today, probably not. A pack of rice cakes. I thought I'd ordered 2, but I haven't. A jar of nut butter, bagels, and honey. So that is literally going to be my life for the next 2 days. So I'm going to have a meal 1, which will, I've got scales as well, food scales, will be 50 grams of carbs, 30 grams of protein, and 10 grams of fat. So we'll have a little bit of nut butter, probably rice cakes, chicken. Guys, the issue is I have nothing to put it on, so this is my little kitchen for the day. I need to see how many grams are in these rice cakes. So 7 grams per rice cake, 7 grams of carbs. So I will have 6 of these. I do love rice cakes. 4, 5, 6. So 100 grams pretty much of this chicken, that would be about 30 grams of protein. So I weigh that out on my food scale. Thin bit of nut butter. If I go for 2, so otherwise it's going to be really plain, isn't it? And take 10 grams out. That's the easiest way to weigh out nut butter. I'll just put a little bit on each one for now. So in short, meal 1, 4 rice cakes, 15 grams of honey, 10 grams of almond butter, 100 grams of chicken. That pretty much makes the calories, and then I'm going to do another one exactly the same, and then a third one maybe with a bagel instead and an apple instead of the honey and rice cakes. This is the epitome of peak week, or day before show in a hotel with no kitchen. But to be honest, is actually quite good. I'm quite impressed. At least there's a fridge. If there wasn't a fridge, it'd be quite difficult. But we've got a fridge, so it was good. Let's try it. Mmm. 10 out of 10. It's a beautiful day and I'm gonna again head out on a little walk to find a coffee. I didn't need to do too many steps, but I need to do some steps, so oh, it looks so beautiful. So, okay. On to the third meal of the same. We have rice cakes, which I've just put almond butter and honey on, chicken, and that is it. It's getting real, and now it's nerve-wracking. People always ask me, am I nervous? And I don't really get nervous until I'm kind of at the venue, about to kind of step on stage, or like thinking, if I think about it like really deeply, then yeah. I'm kind of excited though. And I have these, check in my coach at 1, see what the plan of action is from there. Since I last spoke to you, lots has happened. I went for a little wander outside. It was actually a beautiful day, like so nice, but to be honest, I have been in my room most of the day. I've been trying not to do too much. I really haven't actually been doing that much other than a bit of work this morning, but this afternoon not that much. So I wanted to try and nap this afternoon, just I tried to nap. The room service came in to do the bedroom. Literally I just like lay down in my bed and I was like, oh no, I knew this would happen. So the 2 times, one time when I had my client call, they came in, well, they wanted to come in, and I said no, I can't unfortunately. And then when I wanted a nap, they wanted to come in, but that's always the way from service, I'm not complaining. But we checked in at 1 p.m. and my coach was super happy with how everything's going. We have 3 more meals left, so I've actually had one of them, so now we have 2. But we have 2 meals, which is 50 grams of carbs, 30 grams of protein, 10 grams of fat. So that was the same as the last meal that I think I showed you that I had, which I had again. And now I've run out of rice cakes, so I'm like, do I get some more rice cakes or do I have bagels? I'm just a bit worried. I don't want to have a bagel and it bloat me because I haven't really been eating gluten and bagels for like a long time. So I'm actually a little bit worried about that. And I don't know where I can get more rice cakes. Bit of a problem. Anyway, so I have 2 meals of that, one which I've had, one which I still have to have. So I've got to decide about that bagel situation, and then my final meal is 40 grams of protein, no sodium, no fat, no carbs, and a small portion of veg. I don't have veg. I think what I'm going to do is get one of the salad pots from downstairs because they have a salad pot. Perfect. And then water, I had to have another 3.5 litres. So I had 3.5 litres this morning for 1 p.m. and I've got to have another 3.5 litres. Of that I've had another 1 litre, so I've got another 2.5 litres to have. And yeah, that's pretty much it really. And then I will be checking in obviously tomorrow morning. I look so tired, I feel so tired, but I just can't sleep. I don't know why, I just can't nap. I've got to go to athlete check-in fairly soon, so we're at 3:10 at the moment. So I think I'll go to athlete check-in, have my next meal, tanning at 7:30, and then try and sleep. Because I'll be up, I mean, I'm not even going to say I'm up early because I'm always up early. So like early for me is like 3 a.m. Normal time for me is like 4:30, maybe 5. Maybe early could still be 4:30 if I get into a good sleep routine. But most people's early would be 5 a.m. and that's like not really my early, that's just like my ideal normal. Yeah, so we I think I'm gonna go get this chicken pot from downstairs, salad thing. It came with like a chicken breast and just a salad and then a dressing, but I won't put the dressing on, which I know is sad, but it's fine, it's such is life. And that is really the plan for the rest of the evening, really. Day before show. Guys, tomorrow is show day. How crazy is that? I do want to try and get these rice cakes. I'm a bit worried. Maybe I should go and try and get some. But I just don't know where. Maybe I'll have to order them. It seems really silly to do an order with just some rice cakes. Just don't want to do too many steps. The problems. The problems of prep. The final preparations. But yeah, I didn't want anything to jeopardise it at this point when I got so far. So hopefully it will go smoothly tomorrow. As I said, I don't quite know what time I'll be on stage, but the males category is 8 AM starting, and I don't think they're going to take that long, the pros anyway. We are straight after the male pros, and then I think it starts the bikini round, then the fitness routine round, and then that's it. So wish me luck, guys. I'll see you the other side. So we are checked in and we are lucky number 39. And I also got a lovely t-shirt. Where is it? So it is the Ben Wilder Pro t-shirt. The Naturals Pro. So that was nice. And now I'm going to go and get Oompa My tan's at 7:30, but I'm going to try and get a little bit early because, to be honest, I just want to get my tan and then I want to go to sleep. I got up at 1 AM, as you know. And I've tried to nap. I haven't been able to nap all day long. So we're going to try and get it now. I need to get a bottle of water as well, so hopefully I'll be able to get them downstairs. I had all my meals, so that's good. I feel really tired. I look really tired. So yeah, let's go and get this tan and then go to sleep. We have been tangoed. So my face hasn't. Normally they do my face, but I think maybe because I'm having my makeup done tomorrow, they haven't done it. So anyway, it doesn't really matter. I have got my tan on and I am wearing this to bed. I've also put the towel down. I probably should have brought some bed sheets. So I thought I'd put the towel down and just wear this. Hopefully not be too hot. Last night I had the heating on, it was so warm and it was like really, really nice. But tonight I've turned it off because the worst thing is if you get really, really hot and sweat in the night, sweat your tan off, that is not good. So hopefully I will stay a good temperature, try and sleep. I don't know what's going on with this hair. It's so weird, but I don't know. And then we'll be up bright and early for show day 2023, which I never thought was going to happen, my pro debut. I've met a couple of the girls in my category, well actually one girl, she was really, really lovely, and then just talked to some other people, all really nice. I don't know, everyone's always so lovely on a show day, I think, or kind of coming up to show day. I think, you know, we're all in the same boat, we've all been through the same kind of process, and so it's lovely when you come together for the final couple of days. But yeah, probably just going to watch something on my laptop and go to sleep. I actually feel the most awake I've felt all day now, which is typical. At 8 PM, I just don't want to go to bed late though, but I don't want to be up at like 1 AM, which I probably will be because of the jet lag. Anyway, my battery's going to die, so I'll see you guys tomorrow on show day. Good morning, guys. Happy show day 2023. Oh my gosh, my pro debut. I'm excited. We're currently at 3:30 AM. I have been awake since probably about 2:30, again because of the jet lag. And I thought, you know what, let's get up. We're going to have a coffee. I'm going to show you what I've done with this coffee because yesterday I found one pod was not that strong. I don't know if you can see that. It's a bit dark in there. I don't know if there's a light in this, but I'm not sure. Anyway, so I put one of these pods and then another one. And you put them in this little bit here. And then you put the water in there, which is what I did wrong yesterday. So yeah, I did one, and then I re-put the water, the basically filter coffee in the water bit. So it was coffee in the water bit, and so I'm putting it through again with another one, so hopefully a little bit stronger, a bit more like a double espresso, because that's what I normally have for breakfast. Normally I have first thing, and I feel like hopefully it will help my digestion first thing. We have just sent my check-in pictures across to my coach, so we'll see what they say. My tan has developed, so I'm currently like super tanned. I put this in the toilet for the fact that otherwise you get tan all over the toilet, and I don't want to be charged. Yesterday I slept in a full tracksuit. I never sleep in layers. I literally normally sleep with nothing on or just the top, because otherwise I get really hot. I slept in this jumper, I slept in this top, tracky bottoms and socks as well. I woke up at 5:55, and to be honest I just wanted to be up super early. Well, I didn't actually. I wanted to be up in time for my makeup, which I was inevitably going to be. I've never really had sun in my life. Regardless of the time I have to get up, my body will just wake up. And I have a habit of I wake up at 3 AM in the morning, and then sometimes I go back to sleep, and at the moment I'm not. Anyway, we are waiting for my check-in from my coach, but I am going to have this coffee because I'm sure double espresso type thing will be fine. They've already sent it. And I think we may have carbs, because I do feel quite flat this morning. Like, we ate so many carbs last night, but I'm feeling hungry and quite flat. So anyway, I'll see what they have to say. We've got the posing around first, and then routine second, and I don't know what time we'll be on stage, but I think it will be late morning. I've had makeup done. I actually love it. I asked them to do it natural, and I think they've done a really good job. Obviously I'm super tanned. I've also had my second layer of tanning done, so guys I don't think I've ever been so tanned in a competition. But yeah, makeup is good. Hopefully we'll be on in the next couple of hours. I've had one of my meals, so I had 40 grams of carbs, 20 grams of protein and 10 grams of fat, and I've actually got one more of those to have, so I think I'm gonna have that fairly soon. I did wake up, did I tell you guys? I don't know. I was super flat, and I was like, oh my god. My coach was like, yeah, you're really flat, which is not great. So hopefully with the carbs and things we will not be quite so flat. And I'm kind of getting a bit nervous now. Lots of people are about. I've talked to a couple of people this morning, and everyone in America is just super friendly. So if you're American and you're watching this, thank you so much. You're just amazing. Thank you for being you. I've just had food. I've had a bagel and some chicken, and I'm gonna pack my bag with stuff for, obviously I'm gonna wear my bikini down, and I can always come up and down between rounds if I have time, but if I don't, I think I'm gonna take everything with me. So my coach wants me to take some more food, so as soon as I stepped off stage and done my bikini round, I will refuel before I do the fitness round, the routine round. So I'm gonna take obviously my fitness suit down. I'm really cold even though I've got the heating so hot. I think it's because I'm nervous. When I'm nervous I get really cold for some reason. And sorry, I'm listening to music, so if I'm shouting, apologies. I'm getting like myself psyched up. I feel very, very like energized at the moment. But yeah, we're gonna pack the bag. So food, outfits, and that's it really. Oh, hair stuff, because I need to put my hair in a bun as soon as I've stepped off stage, the first round, and shoes. Yeah, and that's it. Maybe headphones. Just so when I'm warming up for doing my gymnastic style routine, I can listen to my routine through if I need to kind of mark things through. I'm nervous. When I'm nervous, I don't know why I get really like cold and kind of excitable. I do get quite excitable. To calm and contain myself. I don't know what to do. I just can't sit down right now. I need to take water as well. Definitely water. I've been drinking the tap water here. I hope that's okay. I think you can drink it in the States. I think it's the same as the UK. If not, I probably would have known by now, by having like a bad stomach. So I'm very, very soon gonna show you the finished look. like no room to move in here. Yeah. We have finished, and unfortunately it did not place today. Today was definitely not my day. It consolidates a lot of things in my mind about the fitness category and just whether it's right for me, and honestly I just don't think it is. The girls who won were a lot bigger than me, and I just don't have that much desire to be more like a figure girl. Like, I even understand, you know, the bikini girls, the look I really like, are bigger, they have a lot of muscle mass, but I like that look. Whereas figure for me is not a look that I desire to have. You know, each to their own, some people really like it, and for me I just find it a little bit too muscular maybe looking. I like the slightly more feminine, I guess, smaller look. But also the routine, I think they're very much looking for a more dynamic routine with more kind of tumbles and things, maybe slightly more cheerleader style, which again is just not really my style. You guys know, you've seen lots of my kind of work, my dancey stuff, and it's more balletic, and that's the look I like. So I just think fitness category is maybe not for me anymore, which is fine. Like, you know, it's been great to kind of come to the competition, and it's been amazing to meet the other girls, and they're all incredible, and I'm super proud to have stepped the stage with them and shared the stage with them, and yeah, I guess super grateful to have done that. But yeah, fitness, not my category anymore, I don't think. I think if I compete again, it will be bikini, and we will see. I'm going to take a little bit of time to think about what I want to do. For now I just want to get back to like full training. I just love training, and not being able to train that so much the last couple of weeks because it's kind of peak week and, you know, whatever, it was not so good because I just want to train. But yeah, we're gonna have a bit of a relaxing afternoon. We are finished super early. It's like 2:52. And I will gather my thoughts, probably give you a bit more of a debrief at some point. But that is a wrap for show day 2023 pro debut. Not quite a plan, but thank you so much guys for following along my journey, and you've been amazing to be here. The makeup is going to come fairly soon, so I did really like the makeup, very, very happy with it. Although maybe the neck needed a bit more tanning, I'm not sure. But I'm going to try and get some of this tan off because I think it's going to take a very long time. And then order probably some sushi, I think. Maybe I'll go on a little walk. It's only 2:50, but I am quite jet lagged, so I will not be going to sleep late tonight. I smell really bad, I can smell myself. So yeah, tan first. Probably take off the makeup, which is sad, but the tan, can't really keep it on otherwise, and then we will get something to eat. A couple of hours later I went on a nice walk, had a Starbucks coffee because that's like the only coffee place I know around here, and now we're gonna have dinner. We're gonna have food. I have had a little bit of food. I had like a banana, some chicken, just stuff I already had, a bagel. I'm excited. I have sushi. Sushi is my favourite food. It's been a long time. So we've got a spicy salmon prawn, no, not prawn, I think spicy salmon and tuna roll, and I think there's some tempura stuff on the top. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, it sounded good, and it was buy one get one free, so I have 2 rolls for the price of 1, which is good. And I am very excited to tuck into it, so I'll let you guys know. I wanted to get something on Netflix. I'm super tired, that's why I didn't bother going out. And yeah, I'm just happy actually to have an evening, and I've literally been up, like the jet lag, as you guys know, is very real for me at the moment. I was up at like 2 AM this morning, I was up at 1 AM yesterday, and we're now I think about 6 PM. So I'm gonna have this, probably watch something and then go to sleep. I'm very excited to go to sleep. Excited to have this, but excited to go to sleep as well. So that is my Friday evening post show. Obviously, I don't really know people here, I did make really nice friends with the people backstage at the show. They were so lovely. All my fellow competitors in fitness, but I don't know what everyone's doing. I think quite a few of them were from the States and they were like going home and stuff. So I am very, very happy, as I said, to just have this and then go to sleep. But we can do the taste test. Sushi is so good. Hope it's good, this. I cannot be more excited for this. I'm going to do the taste test before my battery runs out, which is any second now. I cannot really use chopsticks very well, but oh, we got wasabi as well and ginger. Comment below if you like wasabi. And we get the ginger. Oh guys, this looks very, very delicious. Soy sauce. Bon appetit. That's good, it's definitely spicy. Ooh, I like spice.